Hello y'all. Ooh. Hey y'all. Okay, so today I'm going to be bleaching my hair again because as you can see, I got another haircut. It's fresh, it's really fresh. You know, it's just not working for me. It's a little too plain and it makes my forehead look massive again. It's like the front is blonde, but like everything else is still brown. So yeah, no, it's time to get started again. So I got this new bleach because my old bleach, the Quick Blue, it's good, but like it's empty now. I went to the beauty supply today and I tried to find some more of that because like a big thing of that was $18 and it's lasted me, I don't even know how long. So it's just like, I wanted to go and get that again, but then I went there, they only had like the single-use packets and I was like, this is not gonna work because those are $5 each. And I was like, this is $18. This lasts me like pretty much a whole year because I'm not really bleaching much and I'm just bleaching like wigs, like bleaching knots or whatever, or doing like a skunk stripe or something like that. So I had to go to Sally's because my beauty supply was out of what I needed. So I got the Wella bleach this time and hopefully it works out and it's not too intense or like it actually lifts how I need it to. I saw a TikTok that said that like this is a really good one and you know I went to Sally's so it has to be pretty good, otherwise I'll have to fight. But yeah, the devastating part was that this was like $26, so you know, inflation, but it is what it is. So let's get started with this. Also, I wanted to go ahead and put this on my head because it's gonna process for like 30 to 50 minutes. Probably closer to 30 because I'm using a 40 developer, so I don't want my edges to fly off the map. I need to get started with studying because I have not started today. And as you can see, it is dark outside and I have been lollygagging all day. Well, not really, I've had some stuff to do, but you know, I think it's time to start just so I don't fail. So for this, I'm just gonna probably start off with like a scoop and a half. I don't have that much to bleach, so you know, but I'd rather have too much than too little because then trying to like balance it out again is like so tedious and it doesn't work out. This scoop is like kind of big, like it's a lot bigger than that scoop was in my old bleach, so this might be good enough. Yeah, like look at, yeah, I think that's good enough. So I'm gonna use a 40 developer just because the speed that it works at is good enough for me. It doesn't take too long, it's not too fast. I feel like something that'd be going like really fast if you use like an 80 developer or something, I don't know. I'm not a hairstylist, don't listen to me, but it should be enough. Yeah, I need to get like one of those jumbo, like massive bottles of developer. Just kind of mix. And I always have to keep adding as I go along. I'd rather add too little, like keep going like little bits at a time with developer, so that I don't have to keep adding like powder, if that makes sense. Like that's just gonna, it's easier just to go with this like slowly. It smells yummy. It always does. It's amazing. That's a little bit too thick. That's like the consistency I would want if I were bleaching knots. So I'm gonna add like a little bit more. I want it to be not runny to where it's like you're gonna ruin all your t-shirts and stuff, but just liquidy enough to where it's like easily spreadable, like peanut butter on your head, but like not as thick as peanut butter, if you get me. I think you get me. So yeah, right now I think this is kind of good enough. Hang on, honestly, like a tiny smidge more. There we go. I know I've been saying a smidge more about like 5 times now, but you know, you just keep thinking it's gonna work out and then it's like, well, it could be better. Always do better. And I really wish I had a mirror behind me, but with the way that my bathroom is set up, there's no easy way to, unless I get like a standing mirror that has like its own support and whatnot, but there's no easy way for me to like hang like a mirror back there. I wish there was, but it's fine. Kind of use my phone camera as a mirror. See, I don't even have a handheld mirror, like a little, no, yeah, I need to do better. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with this and put some on my head. This is like literal toothpaste, but it's working. So, you know, that's all that really matters. I don't really care about the rest. I want to make sure to get like the back, like the thicker, meatier parts of your hair first. So that way you're not cooking your edges like some bacon, okay? Otherwise, like I said, absolutely edgeless. You don't want that. The good thing is I put oil, like castor oil, on my edges before I started, just to give it a little extra line of protection, just in case. I really do think that scoop was like enough, a little bit more than enough, so that's good to know. A little bit less than a scoop next time, because the scoop is just really big. It's a lot bigger than I'm used to. Literally cannot see the back right now. Y'all tell me how I'm doing. Okay, I assume y'all said I'm doing absolutely great, so you know, we'll keep going from there. I should really start wearing my contacts more whenever I bleach my hair, so I can see, but I don't have to have like my glasses in the way. Too much. How many times am I gonna say you know? I don't think y'all know. If you know, you know, but you know. Whenever I'm bleaching my hair, I try to wear a t-shirt that I don't care about, or what's it called? A robe. So that way if something gets on it, when something gets on it, honestly, with the way that I do things, when something gets on it, it's not that big of a deal and I can wash it out pretty easily. But I really haven't had an issue with any of my tops or any of my clothes getting messed up by bleach. It's actually funny because there's this one t-shirt I had that's like a bleach effect on it. So I dropped some bleach on it and it actually bleached it. I was kind of surprised. I don't know why I was surprised. I thought, like, you know, clothing bleach only affects clothing, but apparently hair bleach affects it too. But it was already like a bleach effect, so it kind of added on to it. That was just really interesting. I really wanted to share that, so thank you for listening to my story. Just about done here with that. We're just gonna let it cook for a little bit. Right now it is, guys, it's only 6:40 p.m. That is so crazy, because like it's pitch black dark outside. The fall, it's not really my favorite time just because of that. Like, it literally feels like the world is ending, because why is it pitch black dark at 6:40 p.m.? I'm gonna leave it on for about like 30 minutes or so. So math, that's 7:10. I'm gonna come back at 7:10 and I'm gonna see how this thing is doing. Hopefully I still have edges by then. If not, then rest in peace. Funeral will be on actually not even this weekend, because I have to go to a conference. That's why I'm bleaching my hair. Now I want to come in with a fresh bleach so people know I'm not playing around. It's actually kind of funny that it worked out like this, that I got Wella for my bleach, because my toner is Wella and it does absolutely amazing, because it you know, they have like the different types of blondes. You know, it works how toner's supposed to work. It's better than just using purple shampoo all the time. That's what I normally did before I was actually educated and knew what was what. I was always using purple shampoo. I use that for touch-ups. It's sitting in my shower right now. But once we get to that, I'm not really sure if I want it to be more icy, like platinum blonde, or if I want it to be more like, not yellow, not brassy, but like a smooth, almost strawberry blonde. But I think I'll save that for when my skin tone's like more biracial. For right now, since I'm not like ambiguous yet, I'm gonna probably just go with like icy blonde. I need to check and see if the back is okay. Y'all tell me, but I have to also check it myself. Okay, so grateful that y'all told me that I actually missed a spot. Yeah, that tracks. Absolutely tracks. I'm always missing a spot, and it's always like a really weird spot too. It's the same way, like, you know, when you're shaving your legs and you miss a spot, same concept. That's why I always have to check it before I let it process all the way. Otherwise, I'm gonna have a weird patch, and that's even harder to fix. Well, not really hard, but it's really tedious. It's really annoying. And it's like, I don't know how much more I have in me. If that were to happen, I just look stupid. I'm just like, you know what? It is what it is. I'm not dealing with this. That's how it is at this point. That's exactly how I'm feeling. If we're doing a little check-in. All right, how about now? We're good. We're good. You're good. You're good. All right. Also, my bad, you could not see the top. Here's the top with my little paintbrush here. Okay. Looks good to me, if you ask me. Pretty bang up job for someone who's been doing this for years, and I still don't get it right sometimes. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. I literally did not even get to move more than like 5 minutes, and look, it is already about to, wow, okay. Yeah, no, this thing moves fast. This moves really fast. We're gonna let that, hang on, no, we're literally just gonna let this process a little bit more, just a little bit more. It's doing pretty good so far. That's moving like so fast. It's literally been 5 minutes between then and now, because let's see, right now it's 6:50. I got some bleach on the wall because I leaned too much. It's been 10 minutes and it's already almost done. That's great. That's absolutely great. Love it, Wella. Thank you. I got it off. So while I'm waiting, it's almost done. Like, it's literally almost there, and I'm not even gonna bother leaving the bathroom because it's literally, as soon as I step foot out of that doorway, it's literally just gonna boop, and it's gonna be white. So it's almost there. But yeah, these are the toners that I use. So I hope y'all can see these. I have the Wella T18, T15, and T14. I don't have swatches on me to show how these would look, but you know, if you go to your local Sally's, it literally will show you what they look like. So from my memory, this is the one that's more like ash blonde, like it says ash, no, pale beige blonde. So this one's still more like almost brown, like leaning towards brown. It's not such an icy blonde like what I'm usually used to. These ones are, they're like a little bit different, but the one that's the most like icy, like platinum blonde is the T14. But I've literally just been like mixing these all together, mainly because I started out with the T15 and then I was like, that's not what I want. It's not blonde enough. I wanted something that was more like strawberry blonde. I guess this is pretty strawberry blonde, but it just wasn't working with my skin tone at the time. But then I was like, all right, let me go back to T18, which is what I usually get all the time. I was like, I need to switch it up. And then T14, I was like, this is like even more icy blonde than this one that I've been using. So I kind of mix them all together and it gives me like the perfect type of like tone, because it has like some undertones in a way. I am not in any circumstance a hairdresser, professional, anything. I'm just a person who likes to mess around with chemistry if you want to call it that, and risk passing out from the fumes. So, you know, fun. Thanks, Wella. Brain damage. So me and my 2 remaining brain cells, now it's kind of like 1.45. The 0.45, that is used for thinking and cognition, kind of. The 1 whole brain cell focuses on breathing, blinking, and keeping my heart beating. Everything else, it's just kind of by the grace of God. I don't know how it works. So yeah, but anyways, yeah, these are the ones I use. I use more of these ones, the T14 and 18. Just because I want it to be a little bit more platinum. And then I use like a little bit of T15 to get it to be more, just a little bit more dimension, I guess. I don't really know. I don't know if it actually does anything, or I'm just seeing things and I'm like, you know what? I like that a lot. But you know, I didn't want this to go to waste because I was like, it's not really what I need all the way. So these are the 3. enjoy. I think my hair needs a little bit more, just like a pinch more. Oh, I also forgot to say why I look so crazy. I looked in the mirror and I was like, wait, I didn't address this. Yeah, so the reason why I look like I have a receding hairline right now is because basically I don't want my hairline to recede. So I wiped off the bleach from my hairline because it was still as if it had been newly blonde. So I don't want to put too much time on the front part when the back needs to process a little bit more. So I got it up to like the point it needs to be kind of, and then like I left it alone. But it looks like I'm bald. Don't worry, fine. I'm only a little bit bald. That's just because I have a giant forehead, like absolutely massive, but don't worry about that. It's fine. We're good. We're good. Okay, so now it is 7:10 exactly. I probably could have washed this off a little bit earlier, but I wanted it to work its full magic, so I think it's time. I am going to wash this off like right now. All right, so as you can see, this lifted so well. Oh my gosh, like 1 second, y'all. I got sunscreen from the day in my eyes and it burned. You see better. Okay, it's lifted so well and so evenly. Like, of course it still looks very yellow, but like you want it to look this yellow when you're just trying to lift the color so you can tone it however you want. Now it's gonna be so even. Oh my god, I'm excited. Wella, I've been sleeping on you. That is my bad. That is absolutely my bad. I am so excited to see how this is going to turn out with a toner. So let's go ahead and tone it. Excited. Okay, first things first. I need to put lotion on my neck because it is dry. Shout out to Cetaphil. Sponsor me. Or don't, you don't have to. I put bleach all down like my neck, even though my barber gave me a bald fade, which is kind of, you know, that's what I wanted. But I just wanted it to be even. If there's any like stubble or whatever, then it'll also be kind of blonde-ish, I guess. I don't know. I hope I'm not balding for real, because like, it's okay. It's okay. If I am balding, I'm gonna grow it back. It's fine. It doesn't even matter. It's fine. I don't care. There's really no like science to the proportions that I use for my toners. Like I said, I just kind of eyeball it and then put whatever my spirit tells me to put in there. Let's start with the T15, the darker one. I'm just gonna put like a pinch. Actually, no, let's start with the base, which is the T18 and the T14. I'm just gonna put a little bit, because like I said, I don't have that much space to be doing all this, so it's literally just gonna be like a pinch of that, because it also spreads out pretty easily. I'm just gonna a little bit of that. Okay. The smell always sneaks up on you. Like, I don't know what it is with the toner. I don't know if it's just this toner or toner in general. Like I said, I'm not a professional, so I would not know any different. Oh, I put a lot of teeth. Oh, ooh. That's okay. It's okay. Messed up a little bit, but it's okay. I'm not paying attention, but that's okay. What if it's not okay? But it's okay. So anyways, yeah, no, the smell of toner, I don't know if it's just Wella or all toners, but it really sneaks up on you and it gets really strong, especially when you pour a lot at a time. That was what first struck me when I started actually using toner. Instead of just purple shampoo, I was like, this smells funky. And it's not even funky. Like I can tolerate it, but it's very sharp. It's like a very sharp, strong smell that comes straight for your nostrils, like it's trying to attack. And then yeah, so even holding it close to your face is bad. So the measurements are supposed to be like 2 to 1, 2 parts developer and then 1 part toner. I just kind of eyeball it. Once it gets to the color and consistency I think it's supposed to be, or that I'm used to it being, then I just let it be. See, like, I don't know if you can see that. I don't want it to pour out, but it's just so strong. But it is fun. Like the whole process of like bleaching and toning my own hair has become so much fun for me now, especially because I actually know what I'm doing, more or less. I don't know what I'm doing, but I know enough to be able to do it, because like, you know, stuff is relatively cheap because you can use it a lot of times. Like I remember back in what, 2019, when I first cut my hair off, I went to a barber and I asked if she could also bleach my hair for me. I don't think she used like actual like professional things. It was kind of stuff you can get at the store yourself. So I was kind of like, okay, there's really no point in me asking her to do it. And she didn't have any toner, so she didn't get to tone it. So it was like super yellow like this, and I was just like, okay, good enough. But it's like, it wasn't what I wanted, and I paid $60 extra for that. So it's like, why am I paying $60 extra for you to bleach my skull? Like my actual scalp is what's being bleached and toned, and you said $60? This took me like, what, 20 minutes now? No, I'd rather do it myself. The only thing I go for somebody else to do for me is to cut my hair, because I'm not doing that. But it's just like, no, I think I know enough. And it's just like, yeah, the bleach was like $25, $24. But like I said, that lasts like a really long time. Developer, $3, $4, that lasts a very long time. The toners, I don't remember how much they were, but that also lasts a really long time. So, you know, all in all, you're not spending up to $60 in one go. And even if you are, it's $60 spread over like months, probably even like years, not years, a year, I would say. Because I don't even remember the last time I bought these things. And so, yeah, just a little tidbit to save you some money. Just experiment, honestly. If you know how to wear wigs, or if you have wigs, if you screw up that bad, you always have wigs, and then hair grows back. So it's a win-win, honestly. You save money and you get to do it how you want it to be done, because like I said, with like mixing the toners, like I get the color that I want to. So I'm gonna start putting this on my head, and it's just so entertaining with toner, because like, see how it's going on kind of clear? Like you can kind of see it turning a little bit, but see how it's more or less going on clear? You'll see how it turns out in like 10-15 minutes. It's crazy. It's like I anticipated it, but I was not expecting it to be as vibrant as it does end up being. And then this is so easy to put on. Like you're literally just brushing it on, like a little glaze. Like your head is a honey baked ham for Thanksgiving, and you're putting on the glaze. That's what I think of whenever I do this. And it's just so easy. You just gotta, it's so easy, it's so easy. Not as easy to miss spots with this. And even if you do it, it's like really spreadable. I've never had to go back and like make a whole another batch of this. Plus it'd be kind of hard to make another batch since I am making a whole mixture and there's no like precise measurements. It's just like, okay, kind of felt like doing this today. It's never the same way twice, I can tell you that. So sometimes my hair is brighter, sometimes it's darker, sometimes it's patchier. You know, I can tell you that can be a consistent thing. It's just patchy. But yeah, like see, it's just going on so easily. And then I don't have that too much extra. I don't like to have too much in excess, because then I'm just wasting it. And like I said, I want this to last for a while, and it does last a while because I don't use too much excess. Of course, there's gonna be some times that it's like, okay, you just gotta have to wash it down the drain. It is what it is, but for the most part, that doesn't happen all the time. See, you can already see it turning purple. I love that. That's just the most entertaining part. Isn't that cool? Science rules, bro. Oxidation and whatnot. Make sure you don't forget your edges. All edges. Even the back edges. Side edges. All the edges. And this one I'm gonna let sit for like a long time, because toner won't kill you. It's just gonna sit there and turn purple. I know it'd be kind of scary and it looks like your hair is gonna turn purple, but like even if it did, that'd be kind of cool, and it would come off in like a wash or two. So I'm never really worried about my hair turning purple with toner. I just think that it's even better to leave it for like a long time, because then it really sets in, gets rid of all the brassiness, comes out more even, and the color is just better. It's just a lot better. As opposed to bleach you gotta be careful with, because bleach is killing your follicles or something along those lines. So boom, it's perfect, I love it. Now we're gonna go cook dinner while I have this on my head. Y'all are more than welcome to come with me while I cook dinner. I'll make that a separate video, honestly, because why not? Cooking with the Teletubby. Some purple. Yes. And I will admit, because I like put products in my hair and stuff like that, like this, like bleach and toner, that does make my waves like a lot easier to form. And so I kind of think of it as cheating, but at the same time, I think it's good cheating, because how else am I gonna get good waves? It's hard. Like all the things I ever see, like guys, like, whenever they're waving up their hair, it's a lot. Like I've seen dudes use like plastic bags, and they're like doing all this stuff, and like when they wash their hair, they still have soap on their hair, and then they put on a do-rag. That just sounds like hell to me. Honestly, I hate that. I can't bring myself to do that. The sensory overload would absolutely take me out. I can't do that. So, you know, this is so easy. Whenever I get done doing all this, then it's just so malleable. I don't even have to use the hard side of my brush. I can use the soft side. I just kind of brush, forms itself, and then I put on my do-rag, I go to sleep, and I wake up a bad bitch. Easy, overnight, instead of however long it takes these guys to do it. I applaud them though. I'm not getting on them at all, but it's not for me, is what I'm saying. So yeah, see how purple it has become just in this little amount of time I've been sitting here stalling. Yeah, I think that's perfect. Hopefully I did not miss a spot. If I missed a spot, oh well. Wave your hands at me and be like, hey, you missed something right there. Let me just go over it one more time. Honestly, purple would be a look. You know what I mean? Or am I bugging? I don't know. I like it. I kind of like purple. It's not my favorite color. Green is my favorite color instead. So I don't know how that would look. If it was like a little, like a dark green, like a forest hunter green, I think that'd be kind of cool too. But I like this little preview I'm getting of what I would look like with purple hair from this. If only my forehead was this small, that'd be great. Big forehead problems. I think this is as good as it's gonna get. I'm gonna go ahead and wash out this bowl, and then we're gonna go and start cooking, because I'm getting so hungry, and I think it's 7. It's 7:30. I hate when time does that. It goes slow and then it goes real fast. You look away for 2 seconds, it's been 10 minutes. Sometimes you look away for 10 minutes, it's been 2 seconds. And that's when you need it to go fast. You know what? It's fine. Let's just hurry. Okay, so I just washed it out, and as you can see, the color is absolutely amazing. And then look at my waves just popping out like nothing, like literally nothing. I just washed it out. Yeah, but that is why I mix the two. Honestly, as the winter progresses, I'm gonna be more platinum because, you know, it's icy season, but here in Texas, it's like 80 degrees, so there's no difference. It might as well be summer. So yeah, that's why it's like this right now. But no, this is absolutely perfect. T15, I think the darker one is shining through a lot more because I accidentally dumped a lot more than I thought I was in there. But as you can see, it's still like absolutely amazing. I'm so tempted to just kind of bleach my eyebrows too, but let's not go too crazy for one night, okay? Let's just take it easy. But yeah, I am so happy with the way that it has turned out. And I think it's even. Is it even? I think it's even. Is it? Well, if it's not, y'all tell me if y'all can even see it. So yeah.